Season 2, Episode 1 of Madden 25 for your Minnesota Vikings franchise. How you doing, everybody? Eric M. Twins 20 here. It's been about a week or so since I last played this, and we had the off-season episode. I have simmed ahead. I think I played 1 or 2 games, but I simmed ahead through preseason. We went undefeated. Did the roster cuts, players to the practice squad. So I'll show you guys what happened, and then we're going to get right into the trade I did in preseason. Traded to the Chargers. Okay, so I traded a 7th-round pick in 2026, 2 7th-round draft picks in 2026, and a 5th-round draft pick in 2026. And I picked up quarterback Nick Crockett from the Chargers. And then I think I got Tommy DeVito on the free agents list because Nick Mullins was crap, and I think I traded. I think I got rid of Mike White. Mike White was expendable. He didn't do that great in preseason. Yeah, there's a trade for Cam Bynum. We did that in the last one, as you saw. Signed free agent quarterback Tommy DeVito to a 1-year deal. Receiver Mike Kemp. All right, so these are the moves I made at the end of preseason. So quarterbacks Nick Crockett and Tommy DeVito to the practice squad. Nwangwu, I traded him to the Buccaneers for a 5th-round pick in 2026. I put receiver Troy Radley on the practice squad, as well as Matt Kemp. I released receiver Michael Woods II. I traded Nick Muse to the Oilers. They needed tight end help. And I got a 2026 7th-round pick from them, as well as I got 2 2026 7th-round picks from them. I also traded Jerry Tillery to the Bills, and they gave me a 2026 5th-round pick. Released right end Matt Henningsen. I signed defensive tackle Marco Ball to the practice squad. He was one of the draft picks, one of the worst draft picks I picked. We'll put him on the practice squad for depth, and he'll progress there. Linebacker DeAndre Square to the practice squad. I traded Jihad Ward to the Buccaneers. They needed help, as well as a 2026 7th-round pick. In exchange, I got a 2027 5th-round pick. Traded Josh Metellus to the Falcons. He's expendable since we got Kyle Hamilton now. And in return, I got a 2026 2nd-round pick for Josh Metellus. And then I traded Caleb Evans to the Bengals for a 5th-round pick in 2026. And then I moved Cam Brown to the practice squad. Cornerback Derek Pitts to the practice squad. And cornerback Stephen Jones to the practice squad. So those are the moves I made for preseason. We're down to the 53-man roster. So I will show you guys by position what we look at. So we're riding with 2 quarterbacks. We do have Mike White still. He's the backup. He's ranked higher than DeVito and Crockett, so that's fine. So J.J. McCarthy is ready to roll. It's his show. Our running back room, we have Jaylen Warren. He's my number 1. He is fast. I played him in the first game of preseason, and man, dude, this dude can run. Ty Chandler, the backup, Myles Gaskin, and then Chris Brooks is our number 4 running back. Fullback, Patrick Ricard. Receivers, Jefferson Addison, Rondale Moore, Jalen Naylor, Cornelius Johnson, Jalen Cropper, and Tristan Jackson. Tight ends, I got TJ Hawkinson, Josh Oliver we're keeping. He's good backup. He did pretty good in backup role. And Johnny Mund. Left guard, of course, Darisaw with Walter Rouse backing him up. Our starting left guard, Michael Juergens and Blake Hentz. Our center, Luke Werpel. And our backup, Malik Cohen. Right guard, Quinn Miners. And Dalton Reisner backing him up. Brian O'Neill at right tackle. And Brandon Parker backing him up. We're going to keep an eye on O'Neill. He's 29. If he continues to have injuries or regress, we will consider looking to possibly move on from him. That's going to be the big watch on the offensive line for me. Defense at left end, we have Jonathan Grenard. Backing him up is Jalen Redmond. Right end, of course, Dallas Turner. And Jaron Reed backing him up. The tackles, Harrison Phillips. And Jawan Briggs, my free agent find from last year, who's already a starter as the number 2. Levi Drake Rodriguez and Taki Tamani backing him up. Blake Cashman, my left outside linebacker, with Patrick Jones to second. Ivan Pace and Brian Asamoah, my middle linebackers. Van Ginkel at right side, along with Gabriel Murphy. My corners, this is where things are a little tight, but I do have backups on the practice squad. The number 1, Travis Hunter, our number 1 draft pick we picked up. He is a generational talent. He's 85 overall. He's most likely a superstar. He's hidden dev right now. I'm pretty sure he's probably going to be a superstar, as I hit the wrong button. I'm pretty sure he's still hidden, yes. We won't know what he is for a few more weeks. Brian Murphy Jr., the number 2. Benjamin St. Juste out of the Gophers. We picked him up in free agency. He's my number 3. Mekhi Blackman back from injury. My 4. Carrington Valentine, whatever his name is. He's a 2-year player, and he's a 74. And then we have Dwight McGlovern. We have a very deep cornerback room, a very young one, minus these 3 guys here. But I like what we got. And the guys we have on the practice squad will be fine, I think, for future reference. At free safety, Xavier Nwanpa. He's the strong safety we drafted in the second round of the draft, and then we moved him over after we got Kyle Hamilton, and then traded Cam Bynum and Josh Metellus away. So he is our starting free safety. He's a 76 overall. And Jay Ward backing him up. At strong safety, the heir apparent to Harry the Hitman Smith, Kyle Hamilton, the guy we should have drafted years ago in Kwesi's first draft, but we traded back and got Lewis Seen. I fixed that mistake. We got Kyle Hamilton. Thank you, Baltimore, for offering a trade package. And then Theo Jackson takes over as the backup with Metellus gone. It didn't make any sense to keep Metellus here because he should be a starter somewhere else. And with Kyle Hamilton in his way, it made no sense to keep him. And I looked into moving him to corner, and his numbers went down. So I'm just moving him back to strong safety, and I offered him up in a trade to a team that needed him. So good luck to Josh Metellus in his future endeavors. Of course, the kicker, Will the Thrill Reichert, and of course Torrey Taylor, the punter. And I think that's it for now. Here's our picks that we got going into the 2026 draft. We have a first. We have 2 seconds. We have a bunch of 3s, a 4, a bunch of 5s, and a 7. No first rounder in 2027. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. And then we got one of each in 2028. So draft capital wise, I've done a good job of turning that around. We were looking pretty bad going into last year's draft, but I think we're going to be fine. And here's the practice squad. As you can see, Nicholas Crockett, he's a 69 overall. 69. He's 22, so he'll be a good third stringer for now. Eventually, the number 2. I don't see him being a starter here because we obviously have JJ. But we at least, if we can make him a serviceable number 2, that'd be good. By the way, he's out of Minnesota too. I didn't notice that until after I picked him up. Like, hey, cool. So he stays in Minnesota. Troy Radley, the receiver, as well as Matt Kemp, decent receiving core. Tommy DeVito, free agent that played with the Jets. Or, excuse me, not the Jets, the Giants. So I picked him up in case Mike White sucks. Pitts Jr., the corner. Stephen Jones, the Jr., another corner. So you can see we got some depth at corner as well as Cam Brown. So we're riding pretty with the with depth at receiver, quarterback, and now corner. We also have DeAndre Square, middle linebacker. He's a 62, and Marco Ball. So I think we got a decent amount of talent. I like looking on the waiver wire, the free agent list in case somebody gets dropped that's young and can go on there. So I'm gonna keep doing that as the year goes by. But we're set for the season opener. We're gonna take a look at our schedule, and we open up in London against the Sentinels. So we're having teas and crumpet for the first episode, taking on the London Sentinels. Let's take a look at our schedule heading into the season. And as you can see, I have not cheesed anything. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to force win anything that says home because it's a bye week. So let's take a look. We'll go over each week that we're going to play. And hopefully this will be the road to the Super Bowl for us. So we're starting off with the Sentinels in London. And then we're back the following week in Lambeau against the Packers. And then at home against the Chiefs. So I think these first 3 weeks, we're going to showcase this. So this game, or this episode, we will do London. Next episode, Packers, Chiefs. And then we got Bears, Lions. Home again against the Packers. The Seahags, the Eagles, the Giants. At Detroit. We got our bye week, week 11. And then we finish off against Buccaneers. Ravens are going to be a good one. Cowboys are going to be a good one. Home against the Bears. That might actually be the Thanksgiving weekend. I'm going to have to check and see if that matches up. We got the Bengals. We got the Steelers, and then we're on the road in Cleveland. So this is going to be an very interesting schedule. I like it. So we might be showcasing quite a bit of games here. I might even just try and stretch this season, this whole season, and doing a game an episode. I want to check. I want to see if the Lions and Cowboys, they always play on Thanksgiving. So if I find... All right, Thursday. Okay, so that would be this game here, I'm guessing, week 12. So if the Cowboys match up week 12 at home on a Thursday. Yep. Okay, so they're playing the Eagles at home. So then that game that we had against the Bears was not that weekend. It's week 12. We are, Sunday. So, okay, so week 15 is just a regular Thursday night game. Okay. For my weekly players, focus players, I have 3 defense and I have 3 offensive players. Travis Hunter, of course, even though he's a stud already, but I like to just get him up to speed. Xavier Nwangpa and Jawan Briggs, my defensive players. JJ is on here now that he's back and healthy. Juergens, my left guard. I'm going to continue to bring him up. I like him. I think he's going to benefit doing that. And the center, Malik Cohen, even though he's a backup at this point, we're going to bring him up, see how he does. And that's it. I'm not going to have the kicker on here because Will the Thrill. It's just a wasted space for kicking and power and accuracy. I might as well have another position player be in the spot. So why don't we get the center up to speed, see how he does. So that's what we're doing for training this year for the 6th spot. Jaden Daniels taking on his draft class opponent, J.J. McCarthy. As J.J. McCarthy makes his debut, regular season debut. We are in London. Beautiful new stadium for them last year. And our first trip to face an actual London team. Cool looking colors for the Sentinels. And we are underway here. And we're going to get the ball first, and boom! 2025 season underway. And we get the ball out to the 25, I believe it is. So here is J.J. McCarthy wearing number 9. A number famously worn by former Minnesota Viking quarterback legend Tommy 2-Minute Kramer. And here we go. First and 10. We are at the 23-yard line. And right away, number 65, Juergens, is going to the locker room. Are you kidding me? First play. Good grief. Here we go. First down. So, Justin with a nice catch and run. Hopefully Juergens' injury is not terrible. We don't need that. Bruce Sternum will not be back. All right, let's take a look at Hansen. If he's not, I'm going to see what he's at here. We're either going to play him or we're going to put Reisner there. So Juergens is a 67. Well, he's hurt. Hans is a 64. Reisner's a 72. Yeah, we're putting Reisner in. Yeah, we're going to put Reisner in. Okay. Oh, beautiful run. First down. I think that was Reisner, number 66. I'm going to check that again here. Sometimes you can't be too sure. Reisner. Yeah, he's in there. Okay, cool. Just want to double check. So a couple decent runs here by the running back, Warren. Or you can tell the difference between him and... Whoa! We got away, but that wasn't pretty. Having some issues trying to see here. It's like early in the morning. I just got my son off to school, and my eyes are still waking up. So I'm adjusting. I gotta sit close to my computer screen here. Decent catch and run there. 3rd and 2. Let's do ISO. Touchdown. Beautiful. Good opening drive. So give me leave me comments in the comments what you'd like me to do. Should I just showcase every game this year, this season? You know, do you mind it if I skip around? With the schedule the way it is, I kind of want to do it a full season. It's really a cool looking season for us. I like the opponents we got. So definitely the next 3 games are going to be showcased. So we got the Packers in Lambeau next week, and then the Chiefs at home for the home opener. So I'm down with the first few games as we look at Jaden Daniels, who looked really good in real life yesterday. Even though they lost to the Ravens week 6, it was a bye week for the Vikings. I hate bye weeks, but it was a good opportunity to sit and watch other games on the gameplay channel or Red Zone and just see other games in progress, see the other teams, and it was kind of cool to see some of these young quarterbacks playing. Drake May, saw him make his debut against the Texans, even though it was a losing effort. He looked okay. I mean, he played like a rookie. He gave up 2 interceptions, but that's what rookies do. But other than that, he looked really good, so they got to get that poor boy some protection. That's a great run for Warren. All right, let's mix it up a little bit here, boys. See if we can get one here to Hawk. Oh, that's Oliver, excuse me. Why is Hawkinson not in the game? Excuse me? Why is Hawkinson not in the game? Excuse me? What? Unless he's hurt. Dropped it. Let's check. I don't think Hawkinson's hurt, though. Oh, he is hurt. Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you guys that. Hawkinson got hurt in preseason. Yeah, that's right. He's got a dislocated elbow. Ah, that's why he wasn't playing. Okay. My bad. Yeah, we don't want to play him if he's hurt. That'd be a bad thing. So, yeah. Let's get him out of here. Okay. I was wondering about that. It's like, why is he... I forgot about that. Yeah. Literally the first game of preseason, he gets hurt, and it's a freaking elbow. Oh, shit. Elbow. Or, 3rd down. Let's see if I can send JJ deep. Well, that was garbage. To the 44, and they got an injury. And he's running off to the locker room as I accidentally click on X. Three on that play. All right. I knew there was something I forgot to tell you guys. Oh, and we got an interception from Ivan Pace. All right. Defense. So I got our first interception of the season from our middle linebacker, Ivan the Terrible. Ooh, almost had a good run there. Got a first down. Could have opened that one up. It's a little faster, but that's okay. And they're press covering JJ again. Didn't like that one. Nice run. And a false start. I think that was on Darisaw. Nope, it was on Warren. Wow. Thought I saw Darisaw move. That was my fault. They want me to punt? Why? We're in field goal range. Yeah, we'll thrill. I think he missed that one. Yep. That was my fault. That had the distance. It was just too far left. I clicked. That was a good attempt, though. It's like 58. We can make it from there. Well, I screwed that one up. That was my fault. But it doesn't. It cost us 3 points. We're okay. At the 30-yard line. Come on, guys. Jesus Christ. There's a JJ play. First down.
Complete to Justin Jefferson. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Vikings.
All right, we're going to try my money shot here. Actually, we're going to try a pistol first. Jesus Christ, Brian O'Neill let that one through. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this one. See if I can get one up. And he drops it. All right, so let's see this again here. That one's 62. Yeah, we're punting this time. And hit square. That one game I thought I hit the right one and it wasn't. I was wrong. I accidentally did hit the wrong one. They put the punt on the left side and the fake in the middle and faked me out. That one down at the 3. Nice punt by Torrey Taylor. I'm gonna let the defense. I'm gonna let the CPU do it because if we were at the 1, I would do it, but we stopped them. Good. Hopefully we get some good running on this play and our offensive line holds up. Jesus Christ. I don't like this one. Jesus Christ, I didn't even get a time. We got to call a timeout. Pushing a button and it hurried up. I was mashing O and nothing was going on. I couldn't get it to Addison. They are just really going after my quarterback. Oh, there's Oliver. Josh Oliver. And he's gone. Touchdown. The big money play work. And that is J.J. McCarthy's first National Football League career touchdown pass. Uh-oh. Oh, I got it. We made it.
Next to score, Vikings 14, Sentinels 3.
All right.
Will Riker will kick off for the Vikings.
Uh-oh. Woo. Missed the block there, but thankfully we got him. And we stopped him. Another field goal. I really liking this uniform, this team I picked for London when I helped get them relocated. I was kind of tired of using the Black Knights all the time. It's like, we should try something else. Now that they let you use other logos for the relocation, I thought Sentinels would be good. They wear helmets. So I like old school England back in the days with Robin Hood and King Henry and all that. It's like, that's cool. So it looks good. I like the color scheme. It looks great. I want to try and get one to Addison here. There you go. Ooh, almost stood on his feet there. Got a couple extra yards. Nice catch, number 3. Coming up on the 2-minute warning here. Need to get points here before the halftime because we got the ball first. So, oh, and not a good block from Reisner. All right, I'm going to try something else here because I'm not happy about that. Yeah, Reisner just got whiffed on that. I don't like that. So let's put in the other kid. Where is he? Where is it? Where is it? Where is he? Yeah, let's try Hans. I mean, that was a bad whiff. See how the rookie does, or the 2-year player. Second-year player. He was here last year. Actually, I think he's been around a while. I got to check. But not good. Come on there, JJ. I don't like this play. I don't like it. Jesus Christ. They are just going to town on JJ. Oh, look at this kick. Down at the 1. Down at the 1. Beautiful punt by Torrey Taylor. Oh, yeah, we're playing defense, baby. And he gets 3.
He's brought down at his own 4-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. Number 8, Brian Robinson. Tackle made at his own 9-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Well, that was terrible. Defense, so much for that. I'm going to go ahead and let the CPU take over. They didn't do nothing. So we had the ball back with 22 seconds. Nope. Jesus Christ. God, JJ just can't do nothing. He's got no protection. Literally. See, now they're playing back because they know I'm going to pass. And that's it.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Vikings.
Got one pass in, and that's it. We need to throw it short. We need to run inside. All right, kickoff. Will the Thrill with a kick. And that's a touchback. All right. So it's 14-3. And we stopped them. They missed a field goal. Cool. First down. Decent run for Warren. Oops, I didn't want to do that. I don't like screens. Nice run. Gain of 6. 75 yards today for him. And a tutty. Let's go single back here. Ace power. Haven't done much of single backs yet. Decent run. About 2 or 3. He's slow to get up. I think he'll be all right. Give it to the fullback, Ricard. Big run. First down. 10-yarder? 11. Nice. Big run from the fullback. Nope. Not going there. As long as they got 3 linebackers in the middle there, I'm not throwing. I'll keep running. That was a terrible block there, Darisaw. Come on, man. Nope, I'm going to the run, or I'm going to the pass now. Oh, nice job, Oliver. First down, almost picked off. JJ, 7-14, 205. Yeah, he should have been pick 6 there. That should have been a pick 6. I admit it. I saw the guy. I'm like, oh, but good job. Got a boy. Push ahead. Gain of 6. 80 yards for Warren. Let's do a PA wide receiver in. See if we get one to Jefferson here. Touchdown. Time for the London Gritty, baby. Oh, it's a beautiful pass. Right up the middle. Kick is good. There we go. There you go, Will. That was a good drive. Before the game, I did install this coming draft class, the 2026 draft class. And it looks like Arch Manning is the one leading the way in that one. We will not be going for quarterback, obviously, unless, God forbid, something happens to JJ and he has a career ender as we got an injured player. Yeah, we won't be in the market for a quarterback. But we'll take a look and see who's on the list as they get a field goal. So we're holding them to field goals at least. That's good. So I think one more score and we'll do it. We're at 9 minutes to go in the game. We could just kill the clock and get another 3 or 7 points. We got this. As Warren, why did he go right? I don't know why. Got a first down. He's nearing 100 yards. 9 minutes to go. Another good run. He's at 97 yards. That's good. Let's go to the weak side here. Power. Got his 100 yards. I'm going to go. Oh, that's Jefferson, yeah. Nope, he got almost got picked on that one. Oh, it's Addison up top there. I thought it was Jefferson at first. That's okay. Not much there. It curls. Addison to my right. I hit. Oh, and I don't know what the hell happened. There was a guy on a blitz. Another kick. That one's gonna be a touchback, I believe. Nope. At the one again. 2 out of the 1. Great job. Torrey Taylor with 3 inside the 5 in this game. Torrey Taylor, what a great. Jesus, they went on the pass that time. Faked me out. I thought they were going to run. And they're driving down the field. Oh, and they stalled out. Okay. 3:59 to go in the game. I should put Mike White in, but JJ needs his reps. Not a good block there. 60. Who was that? That was the center. That was the center. There's a good run. First down. 118 yards.
First down, Vikings.
Show went right.
Jalen Warren.
That'll take us a 2-minute warning. Oh, no, it won't take us 2 minutes. Excuse me. 2nd and 7. I don't like that one. Spacing. Oh, I could have gone double goes. JJ's on an island. I don't know what he's doing. But he just gave up another touchdown. Can't leave JJ like that.
Will Weicker is lining up for the extra point.
Kick is good, 28-6. So that should do it as far as scoring for us. We'll go to 1-0.
Will Weicker to kick off for the Vikings. They'll take over. First down and 10.
And we'll go ahead and fast forward. And they get a touchdown. Hey, look at that. They got a touchdown. But they failed the 2-point conversion, so yeah, it doesn't matter. 28 seconds, I think we're just going to run because I think they have. Yeah, they still have their timeouts, so they're probably going to try and stop us. Yeah. First down, and it's over. We got one more timeout, and that'll be it. We'll just go ahead and make them use their last timeout. Great run by Warren. Second and 9. And that'll do it. And the Vikings will move on to 1-0. We'll head home, prepare, and then head out to Lambeau Field to take on the greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers. So JJ threw for 3 touchdowns, 258, 52% completion rating. Decent game for him. I mean, yeah. We could do better on the completions, but for a guy starting his first game, I'm not disappointed. Travis Hunter, yeah, of course. We're gonna bump that up. God's a stud. God, I can't wait. Can't wait till he's unlocked, see what he is. I could cheat and see, but we're gonna be surprised. We're gonna look. We're not gonna cheese the system and edit and see what he's at, but we will move ahead. It was fun, London. We'll see you later. And who are we going to play now? Oh, yeah, that's right, the Packers. So, and they are 0-1, so let's take a look at the standings here. Detroit won their game. Chicago won their game, so we're tied for first place with Detroit and Chicago. So Detroit must have scored more points than we did because they are ranked number 1. Eagles are the only team that won in the East. And Carolina, Tampa tied in the South. And Seattle and the Rams in the West. Interesting. So, weekly awards, really. J.J. McCarthy got it for the Offensive Player of the Week. Awesome. 9 for 17, 258, 3 touchdown passes, sacked 4 times. Not bad. Okay, we'll take it. So, I think, yeah, let's take a look at college players really quick. We'll just kind of look and see what we got. I haven't looked at scouts yet, but here's what the draft class looks like. You see Arch Manning is one of the top guys. Jordan Hall, I'm gonna make him a favorite. Take a look at him. Because we could trade up. We could get another corner. Receiver, we don't need a receiver. Tackle, definitely. Can look at those. Defensive end, not that side anyways. Well, we could always move him over. So, outside linebacker, left end, another corner, linebacker, left tackle. We could any tackles we can move over to right tackle if we have to. Don't need to look at that. Don't really need tight end, but I'll take a look at them. Corner. Don't need running back. We're good there. So I think we're good now. I think we're going to hang this one up. It was a good game. And we're going to look forward to playing the Packers in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this game. And we'll see you guys next time for Madden 25 for your Minnesota Vikings franchise.
Skol Vikings, let's win this game. Skol Vikings, honor your name. Go get that first down, make it a touchdown. Rock 'em, sock 'em, fight, 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 fight.